is Hollywood still the place to be?
Hell no.
I saw like an interview with Rob Lowe that said like if we were to shoot Parks Recreation today, it would be in another country.
It have to be. No way you're gonna spend that much money, especially paying the actors at these rates too. It just doesn't make sense. Like y'all saw even what was it, Tyler Perry that had to back out of the studio that he was building because it was just so impractical. And this was even in Atlanta, where he's just like, it's impractical with all the advancements that's coming out, which brings us back to AI. Like,
he said that once he saw the drone footage of AI drone footage, he said like,
why on earth would I? Yeah, and I work in Unreal Engine. It's like 3D software, and the worlds you can create are ridiculous. The pre-existing worlds that are already there are outrageous. You know what I'm saying? So Hollywood being the place. Nah, it's where the old money of entertainment is in the United States, which is great. Like, I love being in LA. I think it's beautiful. The weather and stuff, the climate. I don't think you can really beat the LA climate, but it's just not worth people uprooting themselves anymore. I feel like I was blessed to be a part of that last vestige of this economy and just field that has gone the way of the dinosaur just a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's what made Hollywood is because it never rains in Southern California. So I think that was the real theme, that you could film year round here and not really be affected by the rain or the snow or just bad weather in general. Yeah. But I think without the tax incentives that are going on in different states and cities and things like that, Hollywood has literally moved on. It seemed like, it looked like most of it went to Atlanta.
A lot went to ATL, man, for sure.
That's even why Los Angeles, when you vote for me as mayor, I'm going to bring back Hollywood.
I thought you were going for president.
Bring it back.
I got to start in a local political reign for a second, prove myself, and move up in the ranks.
My brother, now, here's a tough thing, because my good brother, sometimes people bring up that we're going to get rid of, and I don't know if you said homelessness or the homeless. Which one? You're going to get rid of homelessness?
Either. No. The Olympics are coming. We got to clean up the streets.
Unfortunately, that's gonna happen. A lot of people are gonna be uprooted for these Olympics, man. I wish politicians would just do the right thing for the sake of doing the right thing.
We're gonna build my Carter idea.
Oh God,
he wants to build camps for the homeless.
Concentration
Sounds
camps.
like somebody from the past.
No, they get to free reign over their own camps. There's nobody guarding the camps. You know what I mean?
That makes it okay.
But you gotta be self-sufficient as a homeless society.
So you have to produce. There's gonna be a quota.
You know what I mean? But on the bottom, there's gonna be like you get the nurses over there and injections, and then
injections.
Yeah, because in Canada it took down overdoses they got injection sites now. And they got that shit. See, you guys think it's a joke? I got a whole plan. You got Jehovah's Witness style people coming around like, you want to get off crack today? And then they take them to the second floor, and that's where they drive out.
Brother.
And then the third floor is they get a little psychology. They get a little psychology. They get a little work. You know what I mean? Fifth floor.
Now you know why we stopped listening to it.
Fifth floor, they start to work a little bit, get reintroduced into society, and then out the back door, right back into society.
I thought you were going to say top floor and pushed off. That's tough,
depends on how it goes, I guess.
I mean, hey.
I'm saying nobody else got a plan, and there's been a lot of money allocated. There's been a lot of money allocated to Gavin Newsom's $9 million home,
and it doesn't get solved. Yeah, but that home gets built. That's another tough one, because the money's there for a lot of these projects.
At least we could do is build a city block of toilets and fucking showers.
That sounds
they kind of got that.
City block of toilets and showers.
A whole city block. That's wild.
You ever been downtown? I live downtown.
No, bro, I'm downtown now.
I live downtown.
Look, you cannot go past Los Angeles. You really can't go past.
That's some real shit right there,
bro. You can't. Like me, I'm like, I'll stay right here by the
East of Los Angeles is dangerous.
Any CVS corner, it's rough. Fucking down there.
All the CVS's, they've been shutting them down. They shut down the 7-Elevens. Like it's rough. It is rough. It's really heartbreaking, because it's the failures of capitalism. Like, we could talk about communist failures and stuff, and they want to show you all these examples of why things don't work and all Cuba, but it's like, hey, capitalism has its little pitfalls too, man.
To defend California, all the other states do send their homeless here.
Oh, hey, thank you. That's a good one. That's a good call. You're right.
That's not defending us.
I get it.
What?
It's the only place they can survive.
Why don't we send them back?
Hey, have you been to Arizona in the summer? It's so fucking
it's too hot. You can't be homeless in Arizona. New York, so damn cold. It's not gonna happen.
I don't matter. They don't need to all be in Los Angeles. That's ridiculous. You know how dope downtown would be?
Put them in the desert.
Nah, not in the desert. Just right out like a little bit past Eagle Rock.
Damn, he's like
a nice little area. Probably there's a lot of land out there.
Eagle Rock is too close.
They'll make it back.
Hey, damn,
it's gotta be like it's gotta be like a Lord of the fucking Rings journey to get back.
Past Chatsworth.
Oh, well, then that's out.
You're
That's
just
all.
gonna throw them and see me?
Calabasas, just Calabasas. But no, God, like homelessness is something that can touch us all, like at the drop of a.
Then you gotta wash your fucking hand. Oh, I mean.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like homelessness is a big issue. I wish we could solve it. Man.
I think we can, and I think it's ridiculous to say that we can't. There's a ton of fucking money going to a ton of places.
I think it's the politics of it all that stops anything really from happening. Because there are people going to be sick, yes.
Yeah, because you can't get drug addicts off the street if you say they can't have drugs. There has to be to be a level of them still on drugs in a controlled place to where that they can get better if they want to.
I'm trying to level with you. You feel like the majority of the homeless are on drugs.
No, they're actually schizophrenic. They have an illness going on.
Negate the fact that they get on drugs.
Majority of them. They say it's more than 50% of them are suffering for some kind of illness.
And some of these hospitals take them homies and drop them off in these concentrated locations where there's a bunch of crime already happening. And so, like, if they could stop them hospitals from dropping these people off, because I'll see them like still in their little hospital gowns, like walking around, and it's messed up. But all it takes is like an amputation on your arm. You can't do that thing you did to make you be able to work and afford in society. And I feel like you could end up there too, man.
Right.
So
of course.
my heart goes out to the homeless.
But then when you get there, I guarantee you're getting on some sort of fucking substance to get through the fucking situation, and then it just turns into like you a drug addict.
Ooh.
I live downtown. I see these motherfuckers. They smoking crack in the corners of everywhere.
I sell to these motherfuckers. All right, I know what they're doing.
$1.
A cold world, man.
Nah, but it's got to be a system. And from what I hear, people don't want to go into rehab centers because they got to fucking clean out. Which
that's tough. Any other
can't get any type of help.
Anybody know a homeless person here?
No.
Yes.
But I have a conspiracy theory.
Well, even
better. No, I'm talking about
because you're saying schizophrenic. I always thought that you know how they say we live in a matrix? That we are the ones who are plugged in, and then the homeless people are plugged out, and they're actually living in the real world. But they just
keep screaming at us like unplug.
That's actually, that's pretty valid.
I've been telling you. You know what I mean? Like,
all you had to do was listen. Dang, man.
Could be.
Are you a fan of streaming?
Of streaming?
Yeah, what the TV world has become with streaming. Like, it's different now.
Man, bro, it sucks, man. Like, I love technology. I love that something exists like that where, I can have everything I want at a moment's notice and not be on the grid of whatever network. Like, network used to be like, all right, you're going to watch this at 6, and then you're going to see this commercial, then you're going to watch this at 7, and blah, 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 blah. And, you really locked into what this program director wants you on. And so a whole society can be led by that. The news is going to them led by that. Now with streaming, people can just get the content that they want and not have... Well, you're still going to get commercials and stuff on some of these streaming platforms, but I think it's
on the flip side of that, when you didn't like what was on TV, you went out and played outside, and you was like, "Fuck this TV." Now you just fucking all day.
I can find something. Ooh, yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword
all day.
Yeah,
my daughter can find something technologically to do all day long. She's never bored. It's ridiculous. You gotta be bored sometimes.
So you feel like in certain other areas, like where we grew up in the 90s, like you get to play and live that lifestyle, you feel like it's hurting the youth.
Absolutely. Well, it's hurting like...
Attention spans mainly?
Yeah, I guess so. But mainly like everything, I guess. Functionality, like in... What do they call that shit when... interact with other kids.
Oh, just socialization and stuff?
There we go.
I just feel like back then
like
shows used to live more. You know
what longer seasons?
No, I don't know, like seasons, the runs. You know, because let's say with Nets, you get the first episode, then you have to wait another week. You get the second episode, so you're
right. That changed a lot, bro.
So when you can watch something 10 episodes in a week, and then you're just moving on to the next thing.
Yeah.
So I think shows are, I guess, less memorable now, or because of the way people are consuming.
Spot on.
There's definitely a lot of shows that like I've started that were good. I just never went back to them because it was like the shit didn't drop another season till like months later, and then I was on to something else.
Yeah.
It's not like they were bad shows. You know what I mean? Pretty good.
Yeah.
But just don't go back
but couldn't hold the attention. That's wild. That's
just
wild.
Because you get through it, and then now I'm stuck on something else.
Bruh.
They drop 10 new things a week. Every week, it's like fucking Spotify. Friday, dropping like 10 new movies.
It's wild.
You seen The Residence? Anybody seen The Residence yet?
I didn't see The Residence.
Oh, that shit's so goddamn good. On Netflix. It's like a murder in the White House.
Oh, wait. Hold on. The Residence. Wait, who's the lead?
Orange is the new black. Orange is the new black girl.
Oh, no.
The girl
the
from
blonde girl?
Black. Nah, the like crazy... Huh?
No, brother. I think we're talking about the same one, but I'm thinking of the black dude. What is his name?
Oh yeah, he's in it too. He's the one who gets murdered.
From not the Fosters.
From Breaking Bad.
Right. Yeah, I forget his name. But yeah,
Gustavo something. Gustavo something like that. Yeah, he's in
Spanish name, like right?
Yeah, he's in it. He's the guy who gets killed, and then she's the one solving the murder. But that shit's one of the best shows I've seen in a minute. That shit had my attention like crazy. But it's only like, 8 episodes, something like that.
What's his name?
I seen it advertised. I will watch it.
The Residence.
The Residence, yeah.
What's her name is the producer, the fucking Shonda.
Yeah. Oh, The Residence.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicolai Esposito.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, that's...
Anyways, put that one on your watch list.
I will.
What you got for the people on your watch list as an actor, director? What should people go be watching besides you?
Bruh. I'm trying to find this out. Yeah, Residence was one. There's this other project about this White House murder of the president that I'm trying to see.
Murder at 1600? That was an old movie with Wesley Snipes.
Nah, it was like a...
I don't think he's talking about that one.
Let's see. And these people have to go like underground or something like that to hide out. Dang. Ooh, and I hate to slow up the podcast, but I kind of want to tell y'all about this one. Jesus
Zero
Christ.
Day? With Robert De Niro?
Is it a movie or a TV show?
It was a TV show.
Recent? As ongoing right now? Name me an actor.
Bruh. And I'm terrible with names is the other thing. Sterling K. Brown. White House. It was called Paradise. I want y'all to go and watch Paradise right now. Okay. This was, I think it was Hulu though. But Hulu? Paradise. Sterling K. Brown. I thought this was cold. It was one of the best episodes of television. I think it was like episode 5 or something like that. Just the way they shot this thing was insane. They had a couple like continuous shots that would go from like room to room without any like cuts or without any noticeable cuts. It was dope.
What genre do you want to explore as a director?
As a director, what genres? I've always been like a sci-fi guy. I'm big into sci-fi. Pulling sci-fi off well. I like the idea of giving people an escape from, what their current reality is, and I think sci-fi is a way to do that. If you can get people to comprehend how their world would be if we didn't breathe oxygen and instead we were breathing, I don't know, let's say citric acid. Like, you got to drink citric acid to be able to breathe or some crap like that. I love those concepts that really pull people out of their norm.